Hello, I'm Dave the Sign Guy, and today I'm going to do a quick demo on how I apply the material Rattle trap for sound deadening in my van conversion. So here are the tools I'll be using. A tape measure, and this tape measure happens to have a magnet on back. 2 magnets, and you don't have to use these specific magnets. Any magnet that will hold the material to the wall while you're working it will do. The provided roller that usually comes with the roll of the Rattle trap. Something to cut the material with, something to mark the material with, a good straight edge, and of course the Rattle trap material itself. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is cut your material. Now this material comes 18 inches wide, and that's how I'm using it, is in these bigger panels, is with the 18-inch width for the height. So we know 18 inches will fit in this way just fine. What we have to figure out is the width. And I'm going to go, and it's okay, you don't have to fill the whole panel with it. The object is to put it on so it acts as a sound deadener. So you can hear the difference between where I'm going to put it and where I've already applied it. So let's get our measurement, and I think I'll go, this panel I think I'll go 14 inches. Have some room to apply it. 14 inches sounds like a good measurement. So let's go cut ourselves a 14-inch panel. Okay, so let's roll out our what we think is about 14 inches and measure it out. And I'm just going to use my straight edge to measure it in here with my little red marker so I can distinguish my lines I'm marking. 14. Don't be afraid to measure a couple times. Try to cut it in one good score. Should cut pretty easily. And that's your quick cut. Let's head back outside. Okay, we have our material cut and ready to apply. The material comes with a backing on it, and that backing is white, and that's what goes up against the panel itself. Now, you saw I had a couple magnets. This is where the magnets come in and make this job 10 times easier on you. So you give it a good eyeball placement as to where you want it. Doesn't have to be precise. Now the magnets are doing half the work for me. They're holding it in place. I will flip part of it down just a little way so I can get some of the paper bent backwards. So I got about 2 to 3 inches bent backwards. I simply grab it from the middle and do a quick tack. Then I take the roller provided and just slowly tack the rest down, which will give you a nice straight lay, and also will get rid of any bubbles if you do it this way. I see a lot of people just apply the whole thing and then they start rubbing, and you get big bubbles in there that are almost impossible to get out because this stuff is so tacky. But if you do it this way, you should get absolutely no bubbles, and the lay will be quick and easy. You don't have to rub hard, you just rub consistent. So I pull the paper down about 3/4 of the way or more, but not all the way off right out the gate. Start at the top and just work nice consistent lines back and forth, overlapping where you just applied it. This will lay it bubble free. This is exactly why they give you a roller rather than a squeegee, because it rolls right over it, forcing air out all at the same time with very little to no effort. It doesn't take super hard rubbing like you see on a lot of other websites. Not that they're doing it wrong, it's just there's always easier ways to do things, and that's what I look for. Now I take the rest of the paper and pull it straight off. Notice it's still holding itself out. I take my time and continuously finish out the rolling back and forth. And as you can see, that goes on bubble free. Then I'll just hit the edge real quick and you're done. And that's how I apply Rattle trap.